Hello, this is Krillin, and welcome to episode 37 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. We have just hit our newest level of climate change. At the end of the last video, we saw the rise of Attila. He was indeed a love of war, yet restrained in action, mighty in counsel, gracious in supplicants, and lenient with those under his protection. With the death of the previous warlord, Attila seized power, now he leaves a horde and the armies swell in number. Well, we will have to deal with him. So apparently we completed 3 of the 6. So gained some bonus money over that. Next time we just have to survive to 432. So that's only going to be 48 turns. We hope to, of course, thrive, not survive. Just so I know, what are they wanting me to do? Well, we are obviously not doing this because we aren't Latin Christian anymore. Defense in depth. Due to the Empire's vast, it was impossible to keep the forces along the entire border. After new military strategy killed the numerous barbarian incursions. That one is here. Wow, campaign movement range is not terrible. We of course want to do a bunch of this stuff first, but I will try to get to that. Next. Construct the specified buildings of following provinces: wheat fields in Africa, Mauritania, and Tripletana. I think I have wheat fields, at least in one of those, but we'll see. But it's not giving me any of that. Hold the entirety of the following regions: Belgica, okay, and this one here. Okay. That we're gonna do. Defeat the faction by capitalizing and raising its last remaining settlement. We may or not bother to deal with the Visigoths, I don't know. Hold at least the entirety of 2 of the following provinces. I hold all 5 of them. And they're not going anywhere. So, we'll definitely finish that one. I think that there's only one that we most certainly will not finish, and that's obviously we're not going to do that. That's easy to do. That we can accomplish immediately. We need to build food anyways. Africa, Mauritania, and Tripletana. Okay, that's easy. Maximum Secornum and Belgica. That we should have done. That we won't probably do. So I think we're gonna have 4 of them. I don't know if we'll get to the Visigoths. I don't know if I care enough to go crush the Visigoths now. And I may not remember in 20 or 30 turns. Okay, they have left. We're just gonna go sit. We're gonna sit here.
Commander.
Whew. Look at our food. 230 food.
Settlement for Rome.
We're just gonna encircle for now.
Laying siege to the settlement. Make haste, men. Commander.
Okay. So, you...
To victory!
We're not gonna bother to fight this. We already basically fought this army like a minute ago. Oh, not a minute ago. It was 2 days ago. But they're not very good. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll try to be aggressive and hope of killing this army. Okay, that should end them. The Morians will be dead. And with the death of the Morians, we are just going to occupy because, again, I don't really want more instability. As it is, we're gonna have problems in this region. Fix that. Actually, get rid of that. Fix this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I said to get rid of that last time. Convert that. Maybe it was size 4. I didn't think it was size 4. Food is an issue. Squalor is also an issue. But we need to... So maybe we... No, let's knock that down.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. March.
How bad is the instability in this region? I think it's pretty terrible. Stability is only -11. A lot of the stuff goes away next turn. We have to maybe camp out here a little bit of time to deal with the until the food shortage is taken care of. But we will already begin sending our armies north. Yeah, come to Vericum, that's fine. Okay,
Ready
you.
for orders.
I need you to be in Segusio.
Call this a garrison?
And in
We
Segusio,
hunger for battle.
you're done recruiting. Actually, you should have been recruiting with this guy sooner.
Commander.
So you... Why don't we get rid of these 4? And you're going to recruit... That's not recruit. You're going to recruit
Come, fight
4
for
crossbows.
Rome.
Excellent.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
These are great armies. I really don't like you camped outside of here. Do I have... I don't have anyone.
Ready for orders. Moving out.
We've got Alamon force here.
I could do more. For Rome and glory.
Okay, we're secure.
For battle.
You're gonna come over here, and if they don't
Watch.
take off, we're just gonna stomp them. This is a warning to get out of around Ravenna. In Ravenna, do we have our military wharf yet? We do have a military jetty. Well, it is time to actually build a navy, because this stuff shouldn't be happening. You are not good at all. Oh my goodness, you're my son, aren't you? No, you're not. You're 23. Okay, good. I'm like, are you the new son? Because, well, you suck. Okay, you are going to reinstate a legacy of the Marcia.
It is an honor to serve Rome. Easy into port.
And then you... Huh, I was expecting better ships here.
Commander.
Apparently, our military jetty needs to be made that. This needs to be that. Wow, we're bad on food. Horribly bad on food. -11 bad on food. That's gruesomely bad on food. This is going to improve food a little. Not enough, but a little. That's gonna take food. Huh. How are we doing on our squalor? You'd be fine, you'd be fine. You'll be fine. We need to build a food building here fast. We may bring this army down to sit in Rome. Okay. Here. Really? If I convert you, this would make 56 food versus 70 food. And I'm already short. Well, I guess we probably want to accomplish that one because I need the food more than I need some silly thing. Okay, let's look at who's worse than food. Attila. I refuse to drop Rome. Rome should be the center of the world. Really, I want it to be that. But I don't make anywhere near that much food. Huh. Okie dokie. So I could convert that straight to food. And then when that built, I could rebuild my university. But I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just sit an army here for a while. Or move a governor around. So we're gonna not bother with that. Here. You're at negative 21 food. That's 2 turns away. Public order's fine though. We'll build that up. That'll give more food as well. Maybe if I had cattle instead of sheep, it would not be so bad here. But we also just have tons of stuff. Oh, this is going to be a food building as well. We'll be fine. Mauritania, you are bad on food, but a lot of that is because we need to fix this region. Tripletana. Apparently wait, where is my food here? This region is okay even with the food issues. We just have to keep building it up. Sahara. For that... Okay, so this is actually producing more public order than it's causing right now. So that's kind of worth sticking around for. How are we doing the squalor here? We have tons of sanitation, so let's build that up. How are we doing for our religious differences? We're down to negative 18. We really need that number to get down to at least 7 less before I can move this army. And it's a waste of an army here. You know, we're going to build that up. It's worth it to be able to get our army out of here sooner if we can get this region down. And if we do that, we could get rid of this. I mean, heck, a normal forum would be better. Or a capital building or something. Because it's eating a lot of food. And that, I could put that food into here and get +3 public order. We'll leave it alone for now. What is this costing me? Nothing. It's a building that costs nothing. Oh, Latin Church, how could you have not had anything like that? Okay, so over here we're only at -4. We're going to get a ton of food next turn. How are we looking for squalor here? And public order is amazing. We'll build that up. We will have a bunch of public order reductions. And that's 8 right there. 12. It'll be close without that governor there. But we're going to get so much public order. We can build so much food. We can build those 2 up. And keep building various things. Heck, we'll have so much food here. Maybe that will. Oh, let's see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Beltica. Betica, you are sitting on all of 1 point of food. Yeah, it's good that you guys aren't eating too much. Public order is thin. Very, very thin. So this is going to produce 20 more food. So this region will lose more food. I kind of need to improve this. We'll just improve 1, and I think that'll take care of the region. Carthagenesis. In Carthagenesis, we have some happiness, but what we need is that food market. Now, we'll build a wheat field here without any problem. Magna Graeca. Magna Graeca is at 10. It has only 8 food. So that actually improves public order and gives us lots of stuff. So we definitely want that. That's going to eat up food. This region should be fine. In fact, this region is really good. Africa. In Africa, we have 10 food. That's going to eat a lot of food. We're going to get a bunch of food from here. How are you doing for squalor? This produces, it does produce squalor. So we're going to be at 10. I really have to have this before I can do the other thing. Galicia. You're at 11 whole food. It's good they're not eating it all at once. I no longer need this. I need a food place here is what I need. Aquitania. Aquitania, we have 12 food. What can I do? Not a whole lot. I could get rid of that, but it doesn't really help. I need the growth. Again, this region is one where because of how we built it, what I need is this slot or that slot far more than that, because I need enough food to make my university. Over here, we're at 30 food. That's going to produce food. That's going to give more food. Public order is actually going to be... Nope, public order should be fine. Narbonnesis. Definitely need to improve that. That's going to take up 20 food. We'll improve both of these, which will let me improve that. We're not going to work on that one yet. We have to see how the rest of it comes out. We have 58 food here, so we have lots of food, so we can build that and that. I said 38 food, we can build that up, which will give us -2, but that'll actually negate each other. We will have some issues here. I may have to turn these trade jetties into a fishing jetty, but we won't yet. I'd like to build that up, but until I see what this does, do I need to build that up? Currently I have, what, 5 extra 6 extra here. This is going to produce 5, 10. Do I have 10 total? Yeah. So I don't need to buff that up at all. So, because that saves 20 food. I need this more. That's what we need to put our food in. We'll raise... We should be okay with squalor here. Yeah, that doesn't produce much squalor. This is going to have 2... So what, like -7 squalor? That's going to be the bigger difference maker right there. And then... Do I trade this to make... to fishing so that I could build those two up? I don't know if it's worth it. For now, we're going to hold off on doing that. Ludinous. We have a lot to grow up in Ludinous. We have 77 food. Now this is going to eat 20, that puts us at... we're going to have armies for a while here, but in the long run, I don't want armies here. And so I'm going to go with this just because long term, that's what's going to need to happen. We can afford to buff that up. We can afford to buff that up. And we need the food. And we don't have the money to do that. Out of curiosity, could I build that instead? Yes. I would rather do that and get more garrison. You get some of these. At least one of those. Oh no, never mind. I want one more archer ship first.
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
That force can take out a lot. Okie dokie.
Ready for battle.
You're fine. We're not looking at having any trouble coming through here anytime soon in either of those passes. This army is awesome. This army is standing here going, do you really want to play? Because if you sit here, I'm going to kill you. Oh, they took Salona. Out of curiosity, all of this region is available. Now, we would have to take out them. But let's look at Vrunum. Vrunum, they have not bothered to fix up this or that. Okay, here is Bursis. That's a totally different one. Octamendum. They have not fixed either of those. I'm pretty sure all of this is desolate, yeah. No one is fixing this up for me. I'm very disappointed in them. I mean, here I left all this beautiful open land, and they didn't bother to move in. Okay, let's have a turn. We have one skill point. What can I give you? Sure, because why not? And then get this and this because why not? And then we'll end the turn. Just keep training those dudes. We want really good armies.
Legendary.
Oh good, I totally forgot about that priest. Luckily he did apparently start moving. We need him up in the north. Go try to like claim other groups. Okay. I wonder if I can get any trade with the east. Probably not. Stupid Sassanids hold everyone. So no one wants to... So when they declare war on me, everyone basically in the east declares war on me. Still don't want to take it first. I'll take it at the end. It is the least in the Roman sphere of influence, in my opinion. Why are you marching armies through my land again? You have your own land. Don't really want to go to war with them yet. Armies. Armies are too far to the south. Well, our mobile armies. We of course have all these armies up here that are just hanging pretty. You need another unit. Are you missing a horse? We need to find out what you're missing. Because that's really not good to have a... Oh look, they went away. It is very tempting to take that. But they can hold on to it for now. Do they take... No, we have our defensive line. We need to stick with that. I was like, wait, they just took that. That means we could take all of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna need you to hang out here.
Willing and able.
You continue marching really far north. Okay. We're at plus 42. How bad is food? No, we have a lot of food. Oh, that's because this got built. Okay, we need that. We need to knock that down. Go ahead and turn that back into a fishing jetty because we have the sanitation available to it, and seems like a good plan. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this down. Okay, you're gonna begin the march north because I really don't need you down here. You
At your command.
continue the march north.
At once.
Let's look at the region.
Destination reached.
I hate immigrants. Just thought I would say that. Okay, I don't hate immigrants. I hate immigrants in this game. But we'll be a little bit more politically correct. But oh my goodness, I have -9 from immigrants. How is that a boon? How is that a boon? I don't think anywhere in the Eastern Roman Empire have I received that many immigrant penalties. And I just don't see how that helps. Our political difference here is almost gone. That's great. So let's see. 28. We'd have 17, 24, 34. So we'd have -6, not counting whatever this guy over here is doing for us. And yeah, do that because that's awesome. That's probably helping us a lot too.
Commander.
So really, I don't think I need you here. Curiosity, if I take you...
Advance. Your next
Yeah,
command.
there's no way. Yeah, we'll be able to
At your
just march
command.
north. We don't need to be here. That's awesome.
Any man who drops out is left behind.
We are heading north in force, in mass, ready to rock the world. Okay. Here in Rome. More food. Get more sanitation, even though that will eat more food. Get rid of that. Get you.
We hunger for battle.
Come to here.
Get to it, men. Ready for orders. I will do anything. Commander.
We just need to be here for a while. It won't take us that long to do this. What do I need for that? Is that what I'm researching now? probably it's at 3 turns. I think I was going for like that one, maybe? My research rate's up to 257. Not nearly where I want it to be, but better. Okay, I just need to come over here, keep sweeping.
I could do more.
Now there could be an army over here, armies over here in Ubersus or Octodorm. There is nothing over there. Nothing to be afraid of, anyways. Next turn, I'm gonna move this army to Medellin. We have our 2 armies over here. You, I'm gonna bring you out of here to come to Avaricum. And you are missing 2 units. Interesting. Can I get you something that I want? Nope, there's no horse here that I want. I think you're missing a spear, so let's buy you 1 spear. And then I either need a catapult. Really, I would give up a spearman for a catapult. And another horse unit. Okie dokie. That is looking good. The Empire is growing very strong. We're going to go through and we're going to do all of our regions. I know this is not maybe the most exciting part, but you just build your empire, excuse me, over and over until all of this is perfect. Okay, that's getting knocked down. We're building that up for a little bit more sanitation, then we'll be able to build that up. We could get this down, but really I don't need to. I don't want to. So we're not gonna. Venetia, you need a forum so that you can get food. We are not gonna build those up yet. Well, we'll get 20 more food, so I can build up one of them. We'll build up here. That'll help keep this region's squalor well in check. You are just hanging out here until I can get you a navy worth having. So, Galakia. Which may or may not be anywhere close how you pronounce it. We're going to get rid of that because I don't need it anymore. What I need here is a food building. Because we are at negative food. Now next turn we'll actually get quite a bit of food. So I'm going to build both of these up to help get rid of some of the public order penalties that are coming. And more money. Over here. We're at -5 food. Is there anything I can do to affect that at the moment? No. I can only have 1 food emporium. One of these will become a food building, probably sheep. And the other one will become the gemstone mine. But what we really need is religious differences to go to single digits. That's what we really need. Or at least what I would really, really want. Okay, we're at 1 food here, which is not good, and but we don't have a lot of public order, which is a problem. We need public order. That's going to provide a point of public order. Ooh, this is going to be very close. We're going to build that up. We will actually lose food here when the climate change happens. So I need to improve public order enough that that doesn't matter. Which means I may need a monument in Cordoba. I don't know why we're not getting better public order here. We'll have to see. We have 40-some turns before that becomes a relevant issue. Okay, we have 10 food coming in here. We're going to get another 40 there, which is going to get all eaten here, but we're going to get more food there, which will settle this region in nicely, and it'll take care of the public order issues, I believe. So all we're going to be missing is 1 building here. And then we can turn that into a food building. Tripletania. You have 10 food. This is going to produce a little bit more food. That will eventually produce a lot of food. But we're going to get some public order because of it. So we will start by buffing that up. Aquitania. In Aquitania we don't have a ton of food. But I can afford to do that. That's going to produce a little bit more money. Let's see. At twice as much money, plus 1 public order, considerably more, and we at the moment will have 2 food left over. 2 whole food. We really need that, or we need to be able to get rid of this and build wheat fields there maybe. That's a lot of food. If we just got wheat fields here, this region would be incredible. Okay, up here. We're in need of food. That's gonna run us into food issues. Just barely. We'll be at -2. And that'll fix the food issues. This will finish fixing the food issues. This will massively finish fixing the food issues. Carthagenesis. You have a lot of public order. Let's build up both food places because we can. Well, do we have the squalor for that? Yes, and definitely. Barely have the squalor bump stuff for that. Okay. Continuing on. Lusitania. Okay, what we need here is going to be food. Really like this good farm, but the food is what's needed more. Or is it? Yeah, it is. I mean, all of that basically will hopefully finish feeding this. Hopefully. Narbonnesis. You're at 38. That's going to need at least 20. That's going to provide way more than 20. I would really like to be able to get that bonus amount as well. I don't know that we'll be able to build this up yet, so we're not going to. Telekinesis. How much food do we have here? 47. That's going to make it 27, which will bring it back to 47. But really, the food court is going to be bigger here. Is it? Let me rethink that. I mean, I don't have to bring this all the way to max. And every percent really does make a big difference. Because we get our tech running is an important part of the game. Okay, here we have a lot of food. How are we looking for this? That's going to take up to. That's going to be taken care of. We cannot build this up yet, or can we? Maybe we can. I mean, where is our... Oh, we have that. I mean, if I start building that... This gives 6. Yeah, we'll have time. We'll be okay. We'll start building that now. Food's very important. And we have the money. When we... Eventually, we're gonna not have much money again. We may seem like we have a lot now, but that can disappear so quickly. Let's buff both of these up. We have... Oh wait, maybe we don't. That is going to produce 20 more, and that will produce some more. So we can at least go to there. Ludonesis. Or whatever. We're going to go with Ludonesis for this turn. I may say it differently every time we come around to it. Okay, that's going to eat 50 food. That's going to eat 20 food, so that's 70 food, which puts us at 7. That's going to produce more than 20, which will be fine for now. We really need that next build slot here. Or potentially build it here for the food market here. Then what am I missing? This one has a bonus one because of that, not having a port. Kind of look at the port as a just being there. Okay, I don't have the money to build that up, which is sad. Could I get to the money? Probably not. I could build one of those up. But really, no, I don't think it's a good idea. Libya, I would really like to build that up. I need to come to Libya and get that taken care of. With that at public order? Nope, just squalor and a ton of food and a bunch of commercial money, which would be great for my ports that are producing commerce. Okay, so we're looking at what we can build, because building is imperative. So can't build any navies here yet. You one turn away from being able to move. You're where you are and have what you need.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
We're gonna continue building your navy up. 1, 2, 3.
Needs more ships.
Then we'll finish them off with this. I don't know if we'll be able to actually conquer cities with it or anything, but it'll be useful
Ready for battle.
in taking out some of these port cities. Possibly even by itself, depending on what we see there. We're going to save the rest of the money and in the turn. We have 2 skills. You're an admiral. You get some stuff. You can have that. Is there anything for navies? Probably give them that. Nope, you can have that. This. You can have that satchel. I don't really plan on using it much. You're already fine with integrity, and I haven't even done the integrity tech yet. You get that and that. That would be really good. You know what? I need to rechange that. I want you to have this and spread religion, because I do want dogma, but I want you to spread religion here faster. Convert them, I tell you. Send the turn. We won't have a whole lot of places, I think, outside of Africa that are this bad. And if we do, hopefully we've picked up a lot of priests by then, because that's pretty poor. Need a priest per region in Africa, if that was the case. Might need to save them down there to go and spread the faith in Egypt's area. I could go stomp the Visigoths. Would it be bad to finish off the Visigoths? I wouldn't want to raise their lands, but I wouldn't have to hold it. I mean, that's not going to turn into Western Roman rebels. So, if I conquer it and it just goes away, it would not be terrible. Holding the islands actually isn't that hard. I have navy slots. I only would need... If I hold those islands, I really only need 2 other navies, so I could throw a navy into each of those ports. Potentially. And then keep one down around Tarentum to hold that. And then one in, of course, Rotamaga, so eventually Caludinum. So maybe I do take those islands and just leave navies there to make sure they don't get taken away. Something to consider. You don't want to open up too many fronts though, because once I start actively attacking someone, then I become a much higher priority. Although I am so powerful at this point, I don't know if that matters. I'm not sure how close I am to the next
We would
Imperium.
be suitably grateful.
No, definitely not for 300 gold. If there was an extra 0 or 2, we would talk.
An offer of peace from us should not be spurned. Now, what say you?
I don't need to fight you at the moment, that's fine. Eventually they will get killed, but again, I want to start in the far west. That's not the west. Oh no, we've lost our master of soldiers. So let's immediately deal with that because I inevitably forget. Excellent. You are not ready to do it. You're gonna be like 25 before you can get married. I guess 23, 24. How are the others coming along? You close to actually getting like a real picture. He must be a season or 2 from letting me put him in as a general of an army. And he will immediately have an army to command. Okay. How are we looking at our Imperium too? We haven't looked at our Imperium in a while. Yeah, we have a ways. Latin Christianity is sinking. Arian Christianity is on the rise. Greco-Roman paganism is up to 47% now that it's a state faith. And that's awesome. And +2 sanitation to all regions. Oh yes. That explains why some of my sanitation is so good. Okay, let's just take a look over here. I need you to get out of this region. You can leave the region.
March, Commander.
You are forced marching it, right? Okay, good. Okay, you guys. I wish there was a continue marching button. If there is, I don't know it.
Ready for orders.
Keep marching. Keep marching. I really don't like this dude sitting here, but he's not who I want to go to war with quite yet. Can you pick up a cav? Not the cav I want you to have. And that's an important difference.
At your command.
I'm going to put you in Medellin.
To your duties, men. We hunger for battle.
That is the more likely way of attack.
Commander.
You know, Attila's here. Where are the Huns? Huh. Oh, Attila, they moved it to Attila and he just hasn't managed to get west yet. Am I at war with the Huns yet? No. But they hate me. Oh, how they hate me. That's fine. We'll deal with that eventually. I think that we'll be okay, to say the least. Oh, I kind of should stop that. How's food here? We're stopping that. We can't afford the squalor. We can't really afford the squalor there either. Stop both of those. We can do that. We'll be able to upgrade this to that, which we'll take care of that anyways. Once we start doing this, and once we start conquering here and have Camaludin, so we have Camaludin, we can get rid of this. It will no longer be the port that holds back the other navies. And our armies are marching north now. We are, I think, only going to go in with 3 armies instead of 4, which is not optimal, but it is kind of what I have to work with. Okay, here. We need our fountain. This needs to be upgraded. And that'll actually help fix this region considerably. We can get rid of this. It doesn't provide any public order. We definitely don't need growth now. Get rid of that. And we have a wheat fields. Yay! Although, for I know, it doesn't count a wheat mill as a wheat field, which would be pretty stupid. Knock that down so we could build, I don't know, probably more wheat. If this region is producing, maybe cattle. It's getting to the point where cattle is just better.
I live to serve Rome.
Maybe we'll even get rid of that other one. Maybe this one will even get turned into cattle. It'll produce less food, but a heck of a lot more public order. Or sorry, money, not money. Money, not public order, I mean. Okay, Attila, you're the only region still starving. Why, Attila? Why do you starve? Because we have not built you food yet. I really want Rome, you know, to build the really cool buildings in Rome. Okay, Sahara. It has positive food. It's like a miracle. Religious differences are decreasing very, very slowly. I still can't come anywhere close to having that army leave the region. Yeah. Magna Greca. Can I do anything here? Not currently. Not currently. That should be fine. These two are great. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Baetica. We can end up saving a bunch of money just because I kind of have to see how some of these things look before I can build them up. Okay, we have a lot of... The problem with this region is public order. Public order is a serious problem. It's going to take 7 to get it. So I can't really do much here because of public order. I really think my next building may be a monument here. Just because, for whatever reason, public order is terrible. Tripletana. In Tripletana, we have 25 food. That'll go up to make a lot of food, where public order is okay. Build that as well. We'll have enough food to feed ourselves. I want to keep the public order up. Okay, over here. We have a little bit of food, but not much. We really need more food here. We have a ton of public order, though. Armies are camped out here. Public order is decent. We're at 26 food. This is going to be a military war. That's a lot of squalor, but squalor is not a problem in the region. I can't build that up. I could build that, which will help with public order and some money, and so that's worth it. 4 more turns for my navy. Mauritania. That's gonna take 20 food, but that's gonna build 20 food. That's gonna take 10 food, but we're gonna build food here. I think I can do that. I'm gonna call that a doable thing. These produce a lot of money from culture and stuff. It's really a good building. All it takes is quite a bit of food. So if you can feed it, it's really good. Okay, here we of course need the tabernae. Public order in this region is awesome. Is it because our military is marching through? Yeah. So it's not going to be quite as awesome, but still it's doing really well. Galicia. We need... there's limits to how much more food we're going to be able to build here. It is worth noting that we are... it is worth noting that we do have a governor here who's probably providing a lot of bonuses. 6. Region's not happy without that. Though that's going to improve it a little. This will potentially decrease it. Narbonnesis. Public order is good. Food is okay. I'm not sure I can buff that up. I mean, I should be able to with what I have here. But we'll hold off. We don't want to... Spending money to build something and then finding out it doesn't work is a worse waste of money. Letting some of the stuff build up and see what you can do is better. Okay, over here. We're at 65 food. This is producing, what, 4? So, yes, we could get rid of it for that region. We could definitely get rid of it for that region. It would not work for that last region. No. We need that slot before I can get rid of this. But that's fine. That'll be food, and that'll be a Y. That'll be a wheat field, because apparently I need wheat fields. And then we'll go from there. Ludinous. In Ludinous. What I'll probably do is get rid of those dye fields eventually. No one wants to trade with me. And I'm going to end up killing off trade partners as we go forward. So I'm probably just going to get rid of the dye fields. I'll lose some trade revenue, but I'll build up wheat fields there, which will be more important going forward anyways. Okay, I can't really do anything here because of squalor. I literally just can't without risk of plague growing too high. Liguria, as it is, could I actually knock something down? This would make 40 food instead of 52. Do I have 12 food here? I don't know if I do. It's 60. I would actually run out of food, which, to be honest, is not a huge, would be a lesser issue in my opinion than, we're gonna do that. Because quite frankly, it's a lesser issue to have -1 food than the chance of plague in Taronum. It's just, plague is horrifyingly annoying. Not bad, necessarily, annoying. And why annoy yourself if you don't have to? Okay, we're getting lots of food in this region. We're almost maxed it out. We're doing fine. Insulate Occidentalis. We can get that up, so we're going to. We've almost maxed all of this stuff out. This region produces good money. Libya. We definitely want that. It produces tons of food and money. Anything that produces tons of food and money with no real downside, because at this point squalor is not an issue. Well, it's closer to an issue than I thought, but should be fine. We just have several things that produce squalor. We're gonna have to be careful about the squalor in Libya. Lusitania. We have lots of food, so we're going to build both of these up because it produces money and public order. And I think that's everything I'm going to do right now. The loss of public order is pretty bad. It would give me 5% from agriculture, but I don't care because of the public order penalty. I would just have to knock it down. So let's end the turn. We saved a little money. Nothing compared to where I think Eastern Rome is at the moment. I don't play one after the other, so I'm not quite sure what they have. Ooh, we've gone over an hour. So this will be our final intern, and we'll end the video here. So we are marching to go to war. We'll have some good fights when we go up into deal with the north. We won't auto-resolve everything. We will do some big battles. It wasn't worth playing around with the Morians. Let's be honest. The way it turned out, it would have been better to leave an army in Tingis. But that army should have been dragged into the fight and just destroyed. And then I would have saved 2 or 3 turns heading north. Well, 2 turns maybe. It wasn't like they delayed us that much, but it's still those delays. With the Huns coming, we really need to clear out the areas that are easily taken and defensible, so that we can have a strong nation to turn towards the Huns. I would also really like my next Imperium before we actually go to war with the Huns, because 2 more armies against the Huns could be important. We're not going to be able to throw everything at them. I have to protect some of my border areas. So 2 more mobile armies that don't need to sit anywhere can be instrumental in ensuring victory against the Huns. Because part of why they win is they are very mobile. Okay. So we're going to end the video here. We'll be back in 2 days. Let's pick a general, I guess. Dang it, my son cannot be a general. We'll pick you. Okay, he did die of natural causes in Libya. Whatever. Okay, so we're making 52,000 a turn without raising taxes. Awesome. Like and subscribe. We'll be back in 2 days for more. This is our Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire. Adios.